It started with a step followed by a trot. We learned to gallop. Then it got mechanical. At first it was to survive. It was all about the destination, but that changed when the journey started to get fun. I'm Julian Taylor, and these are my friends, Sam and Jen. If it has a motor, we will ride it, drive it, or fly it, and compete to win. It's not always about where you go, it's how you get there. It's not where you go, it's how you get there.
Hey, watch it, Chief.
What happened to waiting for me at Sacramento Airport?
You wanted to get some wheels, didn't you? I had to get these for you, so I had to go and get them because Yuba Sutter gave us 2 sets of Jeeps.
Who?
Yuba Sutter. Yuba Sutter.
Yuba Sutter. Is that a cookie?
This is a cookie.
Awesome.
No. It's a region north of here. We've got to get up north. They gave us these 2 Jeeps to play with in Yuba Sutter.
Important question. Where's my cookie?
It was in there.
I got one?
Yeah.
Don't lie to me. All right.
I might have eaten it because I was waiting so long for you, but...
Come on now.
You do.
That's not right. Where are we going?
They gave us this, and we're going to go north of here to Yuba Sutter and actually start exploring in these 2 new beasts.
We're off to a good start. They gave us the vehicles and gave us cookies.
I've always wanted to drive the 2020 Gladiator.
Which leaves me with the Rubicon, which I'm okay with.
Yep. And you've got knobbly tires.
Knobblies?
Knobblies.
Okay, knobblies.
Knobblies.
Those are called off-road knobby tires.
There's some keys.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
do
cool.
this.
All right, let's get on with it. So what do you think of your Rubicon?
I gotta tell you, it's a pretty cool ride. It's light, it's nimble, it's fun, especially in this kind of environment. But looking at you in my rearview mirror and looking at this thing as I'm driving it, imagine throwing a set of rims and tires and a little bit of a lift kit on these things. They would be cool.
Mine's got a manual transmission gear knob.
Mine is definitely automatic, and they've got a lot of neat little gizmos in here as far as electronics, a nice digital dash screen, navigation. I've never owned one, so I don't know much about them, but I'm having fun with this thing.
Yeah, well, I've obviously got the Gladiator Overlander, which is the pickup truck. It's the new one, and they haven't had a pickup truck on the market for over 30 years. So this is a 3.6-litre V6. It's not that punchy, but it's not that bad either. It has been well received. I have to say it's a very smooth ride, and it's just got the typical Jeep feel. I love the front. The nose is always Jeep. But then here, I've got a soft top, so I can pop this off, and literally, sun shines on me head. That was an interesting drive.
That was a nice ride.
It was, wasn't it? Very nice.
I like these things. They're pretty fun.
Hello, Cindy, Julian Taylor.
Hey, welcome to Yuba Sutter.
Hey,
Glad
Cindy.
you guys made it.
Nice
You
to
got
meet
your
you.
Jeeps okay.
Yeah, they're great. Picked them up nicely, and that's a gorgeous drive all the way up from Sacramento.
Oh, yes, it is. It's a beautiful drive.
Just a little too short.
What I would suggest is keep going through Pass Road here, through Sutter Buttes, the smallest mountain range in the world. It's actually a really nice drive. It's a pretty quiet road here, so you guys could maybe race if you like.
That sounds good. These 2 new cars.
Yeah,
Us race? Come on, we don't
yeah.
race. We're not very competitive. So here we are. We meet Cindy. We've got these 2 Jeep vehicles that we can't wait to go run. And she's telling us that the streets are wide open, that there's really no traffic. She promotes us to go fast and go race around. And she even creates the competition without us even being part of it.
You guys could go up Highway 20. There's a nice lake up there, Bullard's Bar. How about this? The winner stays at the Hotel California.
You said Hotel California, like the Eagles, Hotel California?
I can't give you too much information.
Sounds interesting,
Yeah.
doesn't it?
Sounds like it's pretty nice, though.
Yeah, it is.
Certainly sounds to me like I'll be staying in the Hotel California, and Sam is going to be staying in the back of my Gladiator Jeep.
So now the competition's all about Hotel California. And Julian really wants to stay in that hotel because he's just all about it. Heard the song, sings it to himself in his sleep. I'm not sure what it is. The bed of that Jeep's 5 foot. That's his size. I'm 6 foot plus. I mean, I don't belong in the back of that Jeep. He does. But you know what? It's fine. Competition's competition. Let the best man win.
All right, well, you guys have a nice drive. Meet you at Bullard's Bar.
All right, I will see you there. I'm not so sure about him. Just make sure the reservations are under my name.
All right, see you later.
All right,
All right.
see you later.
So I'm very impressed with Cindy. Within 5 minutes, she says, you can race. Go for it. Have a good time. So that's it. It's on straight off the bat. You know, trying to keep with the speed limit, but every now and then we're in the middle of nowhere. So I've just got to make sure that I can get round Sam.
So finally getting to spend some time in the Rubicon, it was a little bit of an experience. All the twisties, the turns, the streets were graveled so nice, the pavement was perfect. But you know, coming from South Florida, I'm not used to the scenery. What they call not really big mountains to me are huge because we don't have mountains.
So we're driving through the Sutter Buttes. The locals call them the Buttes. But the funniest thing is they keep saying that it's the smallest mountain range. How do they know? There is no way you can tell it's the smallest mountain range. What makes a mountain in comparison to a hill? So I was very confused about that, but they are beautiful, I have to be honest. Well, I have to say, this terrain is really quite unique. You've got big mountains or big hills or big mountains around you, and then it goes really flat, and it looks like we're in the middle of the wild wilderness. I can imagine cowboys being out here.
You look to the left, you've got these little mountains. You look to the right, and you've got farmland everywhere.
This is a very, very large horticultural area, yeah. All these trees to the right of us are all almonds.
Back to the truck. Did you mention that yours was manual?
It's weird because it's rear-wheel drive and it keeps spinning out everywhere on me.
Well, it's funny that you say the truck keeps on spinning out on you. It's not the truck, it's you. You've got a lead foot pedal. You gotta chill, bud. Don't worry, you're gonna get second place, guaranteed.
No, I'm staying in Hotel California tonight. It's something I've wanted to do for years. You're gonna be sleeping in my 5-foot bed behind me tonight.
Well, the bad news is I'm 6 foot tall. The good news is you're 5 foot tall, so I think you'll fit better in that bed.
What's that on the side of the road? Is that a wild pig or a chicken or whatever?
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
Here I come! Passing you at 100 miles an hour. Driving down the street, I have to mention to him he's a chicken. I didn't expect him to slow down at 5 miles an hour to romanticize about a chicken.
He buzzes by me. I'm just trying to enjoy the scenery. I mean, it's quite the view. I had a mission in mind, and that's what I was doing. But of course, if there's something going on wrong on the side of the road, I'm gonna pull over and help out if that's what it is. I didn't know what to expect.
So we're driving through the Buttes up to Bullard's Bar, and I have to say, the view when you come across the dam for the very first time is extremely impressive. It looks a really cool place.
So Bullard's Bar Reservoir is a great resource in Yuba Sutter. Look at all the recreation we have. You know, houseboating, water sports, jet skis, fishing, swimming. This is a great resource in Yuba County. And we definitely wanted Sam and Julian to see it, and that's why we made it the finish line of their race.
Wow, this place is beautiful.
Julian.
That's me.
Welcome. Willie.
Willie, nice to meet you.
All right, Willie.
Sam. Welcome. Nice to meet you.
What a
Thanks for having
gorgeous
us.
place
Yeah, this place is awesome.
Julian, just so you know, you're the winner of the race.
I am?
What are you talking about?
Absolutely, the first one to fist bump me.
Where did that rule come about?
I don't know.
Willie fist pumps Julian and calls that the win. That was never the rules. That was never even discussed.
Well, I got the win because I got round you while you were, I don't know,
No.
tourists looking at a chicken or something.
Time out. Once again, you cheated. That was all premeditated. There's no doubt about it. He knew from the minute we made this deal that he was going to pull that stump and also pull it here too. But you know what? He's so crazy about this hotel, let him have it.
So if I'm the winner, what's the setup for Hotel California? Is it over the hill somewhere? Is it where's this big, huge building?
Oh, you're looking for Hotel California?
Yeah, well, the Eagles sing about it, isn't it? Hotel California, that's where I'm staying?
Yeah, well, let me show you. It's right there.
There?
That's it.
That's your
the big
hotel.
houseboat you see right there.
I really don't know who the real winner is here. I'm in Hotel Gladiator. You're in Boatel, California.
So these guys thought Hotel California was actually going to be a really nice hotel, but in reality, it's a houseboat. It's really a great way to see Bullard's Bar Reservoir. Well, you guys got to experience Bullard's Bar from on the water.
There must be some coldies down there.
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, let's go to... Oh, look at this. This place is like a mansion.
This is a little mansion on the water.
Mansion on the lake.
You got a hot tub,
Look at this.
a barbecue grill.
And it's got a slide.
You're living
That'll be
large.
fun.
I noticed on the way up, you got like 3 bedrooms down there. Can I use one of them?
Let me think about this.
Come on.
Yeah, why not?
Thank you, buddy.
When they did unveil that it was a houseboat and not a big, huge building that was Hotel California, I was a teeny bit disappointed, I'll be honest. But I've got all the positives of home. I've got a beautiful bed, I've got a grill, I've got my own palm tree, I'm gonna be out on the water here, stars in the evening, in this gorgeous location. Impressive.
What do you guys think of the first day here in Yuba Sutter?
Everybody has been wonderful, the location's been fantastic, and everything we did was just very unique. I love this place.
Yeah, the scenery was amazing. The ride here was great. Got to play around with some Jeeps. And here we are on a boat on the water.
And I have to say, I'm extremely impressed with my Hotel California. I did have the wrong impression earlier. I did think it was going to be a resort or something.
I thought I had him when this thing pulled up. Now I realize how nice it is. But he's being nice enough to let me have one of the rooms.
Oh, he
a
is.
smaller room,
yeah.
but I get to sleep on board.
He can stay on.
Well, that's good.
It's not worth him being in the back of the truck when we've got
Yeah.
something as beautiful as this.
Julian, I heard you're the winner.
I did.
As you would
know
say, that's
what?
rubbish.
Yeah,
all right?
okay.
I did win. I got the fist bump first. That was
All
the
right,
cheated.
that was,
Listen,
here you go, look, I
He
got
cheated to
something
win,
for
but let's
you.
get past that. I'm staying on board. Let's have a drink, toast to a successful day.
Let's do it.
Here you go.
Thanks.
No, that's not for you.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given you bed. That's fair enough. It's downstairs. Take whichever one you want. But we have to have a night captain, and you can't have alcohol and a night captain, mate.
Yeah, but it just never ends with you. I think for a minute you're being nice and generous, giving me a room, but you're not. You're
I
having
am.
me work for you all night.
But I am. It's the great thing about this is you're going to be useful as well.
Useful.
So,
Well, I can't sleep, so I get nothing.
Well, yes.
can have some water,
Hang
mate.
on.
Glass of
Hang
water.
on.
we got something for you.
We have
It never
something
ends with
for
you. Just when I
know
think
what,
you're being nice,
you
the
know
other
what
side
Yuba
comes out.
City is famous for?
That's
Chicken.
what started the whole thing. This is what you use as your little decoy on the side of the road.
a
So you
local
were in on it,
chicken.
you were in on it, everybody was in on it.
Hey,
Well, what'd you say?
cheers.
Well, cheers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, cheers.
So you ready then, boss? Off to the helmet is for the evening.
Whatever, I know the way it is with you. Never fails.
Don't forget your chicken.
Chicken.
Cheers.
Don't forget your chicken.
Right now, we're at the MMX Raceway, and I have Jim with Scylla Helicopters with me.
Cindy mentioned that she wanted me to hook up the guys with some dirt bikes, and the trails and the track system here are fantastic. These are my bikes, a Husky FC 450 and a Honda CRF 450X. I'm going to let you ride them today and have fun on the sand track.
So what's the terrain like? What we got going on here?
There's a famous sand track over here to our right that's going to be a perfect fit for these 450s today.
Right.
And it's nice and smooth, river bottom sand. It's a fun track to ride.
So what is this Scylla Helicopters I see? Logos on both the truck and your shirt.
I'm the sales and marketing manager at Scylla Helicopters, and we do firefighting. The winner of the competition today will be involved with our firefighting demo this afternoon, dropping water with the Sky Crane.
You get to fly in it?
That's pretty much me. You just
Well,
named me.
depending on who the winner is, yes.
So what are the parameters of the competition? Because yesterday he didn't know exactly what every rule was because he didn't know he had to finish off by
Here we
fist
go.
bumping.
Well,
so
three laps, and whoever's still
Still
riding upright after 3 laps.
there you go.
Give this guy one lap. The key word
We
he
can
said
do
is
3
upright.
laps. Easy.
He
piece of
will
cake.
crash guaranteed.
No.
I love helicopters. I want to win this, and I want to be up there looking down on Julian. I might even dump some water on him to cool him off, because he talks way too much.
That's a kind of cool prize, I have to say. But is it ride in a helicopter or fly a helicopter? I think Sam thinks he's flying it. He hasn't got a pilot's license for a helicopter. All right, let's get on with it then, shall
Okay,
we?
we'll start them up and get going.
I haven't ridden in years, to be honest with you, so I'm pretty excited about this. I still feel I got the skill set I need to have to beat Julian. We've got 450s, which are really powerful bikes, and on a track like this, I think I can pull off the win. It's gonna be pure skill. There's no chickens on the track, there's no walkie-talkies, and I don't know how Julian can pull off cheating today. So luckily I get to ride the Husky 450. Never been on one. It's a 4-stroke. The power was very, very nice. What I really liked about the power is it was controllable. It wasn't too peppy, and that bike really fit me well.
So I could really relate to the Honda because it's a 450 and it's nice to have the bigger engine. It was a really cool machine. It was so soft on the landings of the jumps. It literally had full control.
So I get out on the track, it's been a long time, a little rusty. I notice as I'm hitting these jumps that, I'm not using enough power to go up the ramp, and I'm kind of endoing on these jumps. So I know I got to build up more confidence to go a little bit faster, but you're coming up some of these jumps and they're big walls and you can't see what's past them. You don't know how deep or how long the jump is, you don't know how much power you need. I'm not familiar with the 450 Husky that I'm on, but overall I adapted pretty quick and I felt that I had what I needed to beat Julian.
So I was behind Sam coming over one of the corners. It was a left-hander. It was a quite tight left-hander. It was very sandy. Bang, he's on the floor. Sack of potatoes.
I got trapped underneath the bike for a split second. Julian got past me, got back on, kept on going.
So I had to get round him, but I thought, that's it, I'll keep around him. And then all of a sudden, he just came blasting past me, and I just couldn't catch the back of him there. And then we just literally straight over the finish line, and we got air.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Oh, man, what
Now,
an
that was
experience.
fun.
That was freaking brilliant.
That was cool.
Well, now that the race is over and Sam has won, he thinks he's going to fly the helicopter, but that's not going to happen. He doesn't know that yet.
The good news is I put your Husky on the podium, first place.
Yes, you did, Sam. You're
Yeah,
the
he
winner
nipped it in front
today.
of me. I can't argue with that one. He definitely got over that jump first, which I was like trying to catch him, but I couldn't quite get there.
All
was a battle
right,
to the
you
finish.
finally won, huh?
I know, because it was a fair day.
It was.
There was no
Yeah.
chickens.
He
No
won as well and he
chickens.
fell down. That was the
Yeah,
funny thing
that's-
about it.
I fell down, I
Exactly.
got back up. I wasn't giving up. I can't lose 2 days in a row.
Without a shadow of a doubt, his ego on this one pushed him to win, especially when he was on the floor and I was laughing at him.
I cannot wait to fly that helicopter. Where is it at?
Wait. We didn't say anything about you flying the helicopter. We talked about you riding in the helicopter
No,
for
no,
a
no, no. I'm
demonstration.
pretty sure I heard right. I didn't hit my head on that crash.
No.
We were going to go in a helicopter and I was going to fly.
I'm not going to let a guy who's falling on a dirt bike fly a $15 million helicopter around the Sutter, Yuba area.
You saw my skill set. You saw the way I ride this thing. Jump in the helicopter, I'm sure it's the same thing. You got brakes, you got clutch, and you got throttle. I mean, how different
Not
can a
quite
helicopter
the same,
be?
and it's a little bit more complicated than that.
Well, I've been watching the body language between Sam and Jim, and I think Sam's hacking him off. And if he keeps on top of that one, Jim's going to fire him and make him stand next to me. You never know, he might take me up instead.
If you keep talking like that, you're going to be on the ground here with Julian watching it as well.
All right, one little request. It's a simple one. While we're up there, can I push the button and dump the water on him?
I think we can make that
Is it cold
work
water?
for you. It'll be cold water,
We'll find
yes,
out.
from the river.
They're talking about Sam pressing the button to dump the water on me. To be honest, at this moment in time, I would not mind that one bit.
I'm going to accept Jim saying that I can't fly it. I'm still going to go in it with him. And guaranteed, when I'm up there, I will find that little guy on the bottom somewhere and I will dump that bucket of water on him because I need to cool him down. Come on, what is this? This isn't them.
This is your helicopter.
This
a
is not
Sikorsky.
them.
This
Come on.
is what you're going to be flying in. So we pull into Silla helicopters, and the first thing I see is two absolutely broken down, awful, old, ancient helicopters. I thought, you know, you won this competition, you're going to get a really cool one. It's this one.
These things have been robbed, stripped. These are not them. So Julian thought he was going to be slick and tell me that those two helicopters out there were going to be the ones that I was going to go in. I mean, come on. They've got no landing gear. They got no engines, no motors, no blades, no nothing. I know better. There's
This is
no
what
way.
you're flying. You're literally flying. Look at this.
No, Jim wouldn't do this to me.
I got some parts for you, mate. Perfect.
No.
You're going to build your own helicopter.
Wait a minute. It's over there.
Damn
That's
it.
my helicopter, not
I've
this.
seen it.
So I walk up, I see Jim in the hangar next to this red beast, and I knew that was it. I won a lot of competitions against Julian, but this one I think puts the icing on the cake.
Well, welcome to the Siller Helicopters hangar and our Sikorsky S04 E model Sky Crane.
So this actually fights fires?
That's correct. It's configured for firefighting right now, and matter of fact, it was on a fire for CAL FIRE just 2 days ago, about an hour south of here. You've got about 9,000 horsepower up top and a 2,650-gallon water tank below.
Okay, but more importantly, where's my seat, co-pilot seat?
You're in the right seat up there.
That's my seat.
The captain will be in the left seat.
And then the button's right there. Bingo.
Button's right
Hit it.
there in front of you on the panel.
And what else does it do? Because it's a very utilitarian helicopter, isn't it?
Well, we do a lot of construction work when we're not fighting fire during the summer.
Why can't I get in the construction seat and pretend to be the construction guy?
Your seat is front row on the runway for the water drop demonstration.
You've got a very important job.
What do I have to do? I have to walk out to the dumping zone to become the target for Sam to whack me with 1,400 gallons of water on me head.
So what we'll do is we'll pull the aircraft out of the hangar with the tug, and they'll start the aircraft. They'll head out over the rice fields, over to the Sacramento River, draw up those 1,500 gallons of water in about 45 seconds, come back over the runway and do a couple of different coverage drops, and then follow up with their last drop as a salvo dump of 1,500 gallons.
Sam has never really flown anything and dropped anything on anybody before, so his aim is going to be really tough. And it took him 4 attempts to even get my glasses slightly damp. First one, miles away. Second one, a little bit closer. And then the next two he tried again on, one he was going sideways. I don't know what was going on there, but he got nowhere near me.
I missed Julian. I had multiple attempts and I missed them. Finally on one of them I got pretty close. I got him wet, but not the way I wanted to. I wanted to see him just get squashed onto the ground and have to come back up and just look at me leaving him.
Okay, Sam, what did you think?
That was priceless. It really is priceless, because I know you can't pay to do that. Jim really came through. It was an amazing experience, and it really showcased what they do here.
I have to be honest, I'm a little bit on the jealous or envious side of that. That was one of the best prizes we've ever had for winning a race.
You got that right, it sure was. I was talking a lot of smack earlier today, but after seeing this thing, the size of it, and what it can do, I have a lot of respect for these guys, because it's just not your average helicopter.
We're here to toast your trip.
Fantastic.
Not a bad place.
You can never go wrong with beer in my eyes.
Hey,
Welcome
how
to
are
Sutter
ya?
Buttes Brewing. Brought you a selection of our beers here.
Great place you got here. How many beers you got on tap?
Well, we have 6 on tap currently of our beers. We run between probably 5 and 10 or 12 beers at any given time that we'll have. And Julian, I know that you really like IPA, so this is our flagship beer. It's our Water Tower IPA.
Well, thank you very much.
You bet, thank
Can't
you.
wait to try them out.
All right,
Thank
enjoy.
you. So the Jeeps were a lot of fun. We got 2 2020s, a Rubicon Wrangler, and a Gladiator.
So then that little run that we had up to Bullard's Bar was really, really cool. And then the houseboat, which I thought was going to be a resort.
Yeah, Hotel California.
Hotel California
Yeah,
was not what you
exactly.
thought it
It
was.
was not, but
Singing
it
that
was-
song the whole way there.
It was really cool, though.
Today I got to, reap the benefits of being fast on a dirt bike and pulling off the wind with no cheating, no chickens
No
involved.
chickens.
The whole helicopter situation, that was hilarious.
I'm not gonna lie, when we dumped that water, I was aiming for you.
Oh, you're miles away then.
I'm a rookie when it comes to that.
Well, I have to say, great time had by all. Remember, it's not always about the destination, it's how you get there. Right, drink time. Cheers.
Time.